Hi, it's Russ from Pro Tools Expert, and I have a copy of the Sample Magic AB. It's a very simple plugin, and what it enables you to do is to load in reference tracks at the end of your mix process so that you can compare the original with the reference track. That's used a lot by mix engineers. For example, you may have a track you've heard in the charts and you like the kick drum or you like the snare drum, you like the whole feel of the track and you want to mix to that kind of sound. Or you're mastering tracks and you want to compare across different tracks on the album. And what you can do is simply go in and click here and load in. I'm going to go to music here, go to my iTunes library, and I'm going to go to my music and I'm going to go to a track here by Genesis that I want to bring in. It's from the Invisible Touch album, and it's thrown it all away because there's the kind of guitar and loop feel that I like on there. I can play that, and I can check the volume for reference. So I can match my reference track with my own track. So here's my own track now. Let's play that. The most beautiful song that we can sing. So we can either bring that down or we could just get those matched. Yeah, that's about right. You can also go to this big AB mode where we every time that I look at you, I can see the future and switch between them. A nice feature as well is, let's say I wanted to hone in on the snare drum, for example, in this track. I can just come out of AB mode again and go into the track, and throughout the track, let's find it. There's a bit of the snare in. So we'll just go into loop mode now. We'll put that there. And it doesn't have to be an exact loop because obviously this isn't actually going to get mastered or anything. This is just for you to use for reference. We just play that again now. Come back to the original now. So I can go in the track now. Let's go back there. And just do a bit of tweaking on the top end there. Knock back the compressor a bit. Just bring that down again. And now I can just start to hear the track and reference to it. And I can come back in here now as well, and I can just come to the drums for a minute and I'm just going to come over to the overheads a bit. Bring the bass up a bit more. If I go to the start of that track again now, which is very similar to this, and you'll see why I've got this on now. And I'm just referencing to it. Now the good thing is as well, is you can bring in more than one track. You can keep a set of reference tracks that you use all the time. You just load them all in here. They can be WAVs or MP3s, and you can then save that as a preset, have your favorite reference stuff. You can also zoom in on the track when you're trying to create a loop, and let's say you just want to hear the snare drum of a track and just keep repeating that back at a loop. A couple of chord preferences as well. You can have a crossfade time here that you can have shorter or longer. So if we're like 1,000 milliseconds now, and then it will have a longer crossfade time between it. You can also save that as the preset. So that's it. It's a very, very simple plugin. It does what it says on the tin. It's for A/Bing reference material. And the great thing is, well, I suppose the question that really asks, is it necessary? Well, if you've done what I often do, which is to bring a reference track into the timeline of Pro Tools and then try and do A/Bs. And of course, that reference track will go through any stuff that's sitting on your master bus, be that a compressor or EQ or both or other stuff. And so this is £20, so it's not going to break the bank. And I think it's a very simple but very effective plugin and very well worth checking out. So head over to Sample Magic. It gets my thumbs up. It's a good little plugin. It's not expensive, and for some of you, it's going to be very useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.